there's another need that has a great a relationship with security, and that's variety. And the reason why variety has a relationship to security is because it also means that, it can lead to things that are uncertain. So we do actually have a need for uncertainty. We have a need for, bringing about things that are different, that, involve change, that are new, that may give us more of a spice of life. And so the good parts about that are that but for the people that have a high need for variety, they seek and bring excitement. Not they seek it for themselves, but they also bring it to others. So it can be really fun to be around people that have a high need for variety. They often have a lot of different ideas. They crave adventure. They have different ideas around things to do for fun, like entertainment and so forth. But conversely, they can struggle with focus, sticking to just one thing because they want to try other things. They may be challenged with commitment because they like that variety, and that might show up in different ways. Like, for example, with they may make good freelancers where they have lots of different jobs instead of one job, or they may like to date instead of being in a committed relationship. They are very keen to take risks and seek thrills, and sometimes that can have a negative outcome, but hopefully they can use that for the positive as well, and they can get bored easy. So those are just some attributes, the pros and cons of having a high need for variety.
Interesting. And before you go on to the next one, I feel like I'm starting to see a pattern emerge between where I feel like security, its opposite is variety. Are these needs going to be paired up like this as we go through?
There's definitely a connection between all of them, and they do play off of each other. But this one is one of the ones that's really pronounced. I once coached a man who was actually in an affair, and when we did the needs evaluation on the needs that were getting met in his committed relationship, his marriage, and the needs that were getting met in his affair, we realized that the marriage offered a very high level of certainty and security, where the affair offered a very high level of variety. And you could see easily that by having both people in his life, he was getting both of those needs met at really high levels, and without one of the other one, he was suffering in some way. And so although that's not the best dynamic, and there's healthier ways maybe of going about getting both of those needs met, it did bring some awareness to him about why he found himself in that with those current life conditions.
Makes sense. All right, thanks for that.